Cipher's entire kit is finally coming together, and it looks absolutely insane. We already knew she was a Quantum Nihility follow-up sub-DPS, but now, with her basic ATK skill and ultimate fully leaked, we can start seeing her real potential. Not only does she have a unique debuff system with Foretold, but she have true damage in base kit, blast scaling, and follow-up resets might make her one of the strongest sub-DPS units in Honkai Star Rail. On top of that, she has massive synergy with Feixiao and could even set up Quantum Nihility teams for the future. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with all HSR leaks. Her basic attack is very simple. Cipher deals quantum damage to one enemy. Her skill is where things start getting crazy. It inflicts the Foretold debuff on a target and then deals quantum damage to that target and its adjacent enemies. This means her skill is already dealing blast damage, which is better than what other follow-up attack sub-DPSs have. The Foretold debuff is crucial because it enables her wealth bond mechanic and triggers her follow-up attacks. If Cipher's skill damage numbers are high, she might even be viable as a main DPS, not just a sub-DPS support. Cipher's talent is the backbone of her kit and where she truly shines. At the start of any ally's turn or action, Cipher applies Foretold to a random enemy prioritizing the highest HP target. When an enemy with Foretold takes damage, Cipher enters Wealth Bond mode, recording a percentage of that damage excluding true damage. Whenever an ally attacks a Foretold enemy, Cipher launches a follow-up attack, dealing quantum damage based on her ATK. The number of follow-up attacks resets after she uses her ultimate. This means Cipher is constantly attacking, outside of her own turns, making her one of the best, most interesting Nihility units we've seen so far. But you saw nothing. Ultimate is the part where things get insane. On her ultimate, first she deals quantum damage to a single target. Then, she deals true damage based on her wealth bond recorded value, spreading it across the target and adjacent enemies. Finally, it clears her wealth bond storage and resets the number of follow-up attacks she can trigger. This is a massive burst of front-loaded damage that completely ignores enemy defenses, even against high-resistance enemies. Cipher's true damage will always deal full damage. True damage is quite valuable yet rare thing on characters, so it will always be a good sign. By the way, there is no info about whether Cipher have a global buff or not, but I will inform you when we get further information. Until now, Feixiao had many sub-DPS options, but now Cipher might be the perfect teammate Feixiao has been waiting for. Feixiao is already great with very high single-target damage. Cipher's Foretold debuff and true damage burst perfectly complement Feixiao's playstyle. Cipher scales with high-damage teams and perfectly fit into follow-up focused comps. A Cipher-Feixiao team could be a meta-defining duo, letting both of them constantly trigger follow-up attacks, increase enemy vulnerability, and stack massive true damage bursts. If you've been holding on to Feixiao, this might be your best chance to bring him back into relevance once again. Should you pull Cipher in 3.3? With everything we know about Cipher now, she's looking like a top-tier pick for follow-up attacks teams. If you love follow-up attack teams, Cipher may be a must-pull. If you want to upgrade Feixiao teams, Cipher is one of the best partners you can get. Sadly, according to leakers, Cipher cannot frequently apply debuffs, so Acheron teams cannot use her as effective as we thought. Cipher is extremely flexible and can work in multiple team archetypes. So, Cipher has one of the most unique Nihility kits we've seen in Honkai Star Rail. With a mix of Foretold debuffs, follow-up attacks, true damage, and wealth bond stacking, she could be a huge meta shifter in 3.3. She could have some of the best sub-DPS potential in the game. What do you think? Does she look promising for you? Let me know in the comments.